They say all orange cats share one brain cell. Taco is technically orange and white, which means, by scientific cat logic, his share is even smaller than that of fully orange cats. And yet somehow, this ridiculous little ginger managed to survive kidney failure at 11 months old, steal the heart of someone who had never owned a cat before, and turn a daily morning complaint session into the most wholesome routine on Instagram. This is the story of Taco, part chaos agent, part miracle, and 100% adorable. Let's go back to the very beginning, when Taco was a tiny orange and white fluffball who had absolutely no idea how much trouble he was about to cause. He came into the world as part of a litter born to a rescued stray. His future human mom, Varshini, had never owned a cat in her life, but she had always loved animals deeply. When her friend took in a pregnant stray, she jumped at the opportunity, even if cats were new territory for her. She figured cats were the easy pet option because of their independence. She would give this kitten a good home, and he would mostly mind his own business. She was right about the good home, but the part about Taco minding his own business turned out to be quite the plot twist. Taco arrived alongside his brother Keo, and these two tiny tornadoes turned the whole house upside down. But Taco was always the louder one. Keo was the quiet, sneaky type. Taco was the one who had opinions about everything and needed everyone to hear them immediately. He was needy, talkative, and completely convinced that Varshini existed solely for his personal entertainment. Instead of a cat, she got an annoying little brother. The thing about Taco that confuses people at first is that he is deeply antisocial with the rest of the world. He is not happy to see people he doesn't know. This cat is, at his core, a homebody who wants nothing to do with the outside world. And yet, with Varshini, he is the most aggressively present creature on the planet. He follows her around and waits at the door when she leaves. And the moment she comes back, he greets her with a full performance of meows and, occasionally, little protest bites. He wants to be near her at all times. He just also refuses to be touched in any way that he didn't personally initiate. The morning conversations became their thing, and they're always hilarious. Every single day, before anything else happens, Taco sits down with Varshini and talks. Not with a quick hello, but with a lengthy, detailed, very serious speech. And one day, instead of trying to shush him or get on with her morning, Varshini just talked back. She answered him, and Taco absolutely loved it. What had been a noisy, slightly exhausting habit suddenly became something else entirely. A ritual. A moment that belonged only to the two of them.
Appa. Toby.
Some people think it's a little eccentric. Varshini doesn't care. She understands that everything Taco does, no matter how chaotic or inconvenient, is ultimately his way of seeking the attention of the human he loves. So these conversations started happening not only in the morning, but at all times, even late at night.
It's 1 a.m. Taco. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. See, you're sleepy. Sleep. Good boy.
They even became a singing duo.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Now, while all of this was going on, the chaos, the conversations, and singing, something harder was unfolding too. Ko, Taco's brother, disappeared. Unlike Taco, who wanted nothing to do with the outside world, Kyo was bold and adventurous and kept finding ways to make a run for it. Varshini managed to bring him back every time, until the one time she couldn't. It was a devastating loss, and it changed how Varshini thought about Taco's safety. Taco, unlike his brother, is genuinely not built for the outside world. He's anxious, he's attached, and he is absolutely not street smart. So Varshini got him neutered to reduce his urge to wander off and try to find a way out. She didn't want him to feel that pull toward the unknown and end up somewhere dangerous, alone, without anyone who knew his name or the way he liked to talk in the mornings. She kept him safe, and she kept hoping that Kyo would show up. For a while, things were good for Taco, but then, when he was 11 months old, everything changed. It all started with a breathing problem no one expected would leave him fighting for his life. When Varshini took him to the vet, X-rays showed he had mild bronchitis, antibiotics and a nebulizer for 3 days, and he was expected to be fine. Except on the third day, Taco got worse. The energy disappeared and the talking stopped. He started vomiting, became lethargic, and cried through the entire night. More vet visits and more antibiotics followed, but there was still no improvement. Then Varshini trusted her instincts and took him somewhere better equipped, a multi-specialty hospital where proper blood work could be done. The results came back, and they were devastating. Taco's kidneys were severely damaged. His creatinine levels were dangerously high. The doctor gave him a 10 to 15% chance of survival. The odds were almost entirely against him. The cause, it turned out, was the wrong treatment from the very beginning. Unnecessary antibiotics had done damage that couldn't be undone. Varshini was given 2 options: put him down or stop all medication and let nature take its course. Neither was acceptable to her. She chose to fight in every possible way: fluid therapy, a strict renal diet to try to bring those creatinine levels down, eventually a shift toward homeopathy. She threw everything she had at it, financially and emotionally, sharing Taco's story online and leaning on the community that had gathered around them. And Taco, this ridiculous, loud ginger, decided that he was not done yet. He pulled through. It wasn't quick and it wasn't easy, but slowly, Taco came back. By the time his first birthday arrived, he was celebrating it loud as always and still completely convinced the world revolves around him. Because it kind of does. At least, Varshini's world does. Taco is 3 years old now, and each birthday was a small miracle. He is proof that the right bond between the right human and the right chaotic little gremlin can get through almost anything. He still waits at the door, still talks every morning, and still uses his share of the orange cat's brain cell to make every ordinary day fun. He plays fetch, causes chaos, and every single day without fail is exactly as exhausting and exactly as irreplaceable as he has always been. He's just not so anxious about the outside world and other creatures anymore. He now goes for walks and has a pappy partner in crime. Good luck, Varshini, with these two.